Sometimes I remember, but I don't always. But for this one I did. There's a 30-minute time limit as Ricky Steamboat steps to his longtime rival, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair. 30-minute time limit. Two of the very best and one of the greatest rivalries in wrestling history. Write another chapter here tonight. Flair gets met coming in, but Ricky reversed him. Excuse me. But Ricky reversed him and Flair reversed him back, and now Flair's going after the knee of Ricky Steamboat. Flair is going after the knee of Steamboat. I don't know what Flair did there, as Flair got himself out of the ring, and Steamboat was waiting for him. When he got back up, Flair took an unnecessary detour to the outside, and that ended up costing him control of the matchup, as now Steamboat is up top. And a big suplex off the top by Ricky Steamboat takes down the Nature Boy. Letter of press. 2. Flair stayed down for a 2, but Flair stayed down for a 2. Steamboat only got a 2 against the Nature Boy. Big rights and lefts by the Nature Boy, by Steamboat. Steamboat. Honestly, the amount I've leaned on created superstars in this game, it is more than I've leaned on created superstars in any WWE game in probably at least the last decade. So, honestly, I'm happy about it because it's given me more opportunity to make different content and fresh content throughout the shelf life of WWE 2K23, as we are reaching the end of the shelf life of 2K23 with the impending arrival of 2K24. But Steamboat has taken it to the Nature Boy, and just as I spoke about him taking it to the Nature Boy, Flair had control, but Ricky Steamboat got it back, and Steamboat drops him with a tall vertical suplex as these two are going at it on the outside, but they gotta get themselves back in the ring. They gotta get themselves back in the ring as Steamboat took the long way in. Steamboat took the long way in. Flair blocked him. Steamboat blocked him back. Steamboat blocked him back. Knife edge chops by Steamboat to the Nature Boy. We saw a pile driver from Steamboat to Flair, and now we see a pile driver from Flair to Steamboat. And Flair just slammed Steamboat's face first down on the canvas. Flair is going up top. Flair is going up top as Steamboat is getting up. Flair went for a crossbody. Steamboat sidestepped him. Flair went for a crossbody and Steamboat sidestepped him. Roll up. O'Connor roll to be specific. O'Connor roll to be specific. Flair's going after the knee of Steamboat. He's going with the spinning toe hold. Flair's going with the spinning toe hold to attack Steamboat. But Steamboat doesn't even try and exude the energy that it takes to kick out. He just grabs the ropes because he knew where he was. Ring presence and ring awareness are something that cannot be understated. The importance of ring presence in the ring, knowing where you're at in the ring, is extremely important. And Steamboat shows that, as Ricky Steamboat has amazing ring awareness. Flair! It is special for WWE games, as you could do that and not get disqualified, even though it should be disqualification, and it shouldn't be allowed. Much like going through the announcer's table shouldn't be allowed without it being a disqualification. And this also should be a signature move, not what they actually have as a signature move. But nitpicking to that point is not worth it with everybody, because otherwise people would say, why not make it yourself and not download them? I really don't want to. because I don't want to spend an hour and a half creating 15 superstars or 2.5 hours creating 15 superstars. But either way, Flair goes low again on Steamboat. But Steamboat is not done yet. Flair doesn't want to end the match yet. Flair doesn't want to end the match yet. But he's going for the figure four leg lock. Flair's going for the figure four. But again, Steamboat is too close to the ropes. Steamboat is too close to the ropes for it to matter. Steamboat is too close to the ropes for it to matter, as Flair didn't look before he put on the figure four. Flair didn't look before he put on the figure four as Steamboat takes him down with a vertical suplex. We are on the road to WrestleMania, and though the Legends had their moment at Night of Legends, we will be making more legends at WrestleMania when Kazuchika Okada fights Randy Orton for the undisputed Universal Championship. And Ronda Rousey steps to the ring. Ronda Rousey steps in the ring with the Royal Rumble winner. Ronda Rousey steps in the ring with Awesome Kong. Monkey flip out of the corner by Ricky Steamboat takes down the Nature Boy. But Flair, I think Steamboat was going to try to go to the top rope. And Flair rolls to the floor. Steamboat jumps to the outside with a vaulting body press. Takes down the Nature Boy. Takes down the Nature Boy, attacking the arm. Flair wants to attack the leg. Flair wants to attack the ankle, the knee, whatever you want to call it, of Ricky Steamboat, but Steamboat will attack the arm. Flair sends Steamboat into the barricade. Steamboat gets himself back up. Wait a second, Steamboat just suplexed Flair to the floor. Steamboat just suplexed Flair to the floor. Springs off the ropes with a burst of energy from Steamboat. Steamboat bursts off the ropes and clotheslines Flair on the outside and then sends him into the barricade. I would call that a variation of the big sit by Steamboat. Steamboat is bringing Flair along. Shoulder breaker. Shoulder breaker again attacking the arm of the Nature Boy. Steamboat is working the arm of Flair as they are on the outside. But these two, the rivalry that these two have, they're going to maximize the amount of time they could spend on the floor. They're going to maximize the amount of time they could spend on the floor and doing damage to each other, because that is exactly what these two want to do. They want to do everything they can to inflict damage on each other, as Steamboat is going for the combination. Steamboat is doing a combination to the Nature Boy. He takes him down, and Steamboat immediately gets himself to the top rope. Steamboat immediately gets himself to the top rope. He's waiting for Flair to get back up. Crossbody! Steamboat hits Flair with the crossbody. Lateral press. Flair kicked out. Flair kicked out and Steamboat can't believe it. Flair kicked out and Steamboat can't believe it. Nerve hold by Steamboat on the Nature Boy. Steamboat has a nerve hold on the Nature Boy. But the Dragon gets fought out of it. The Dragon falls victim to the Flair. Steamboat are seesawing back and forth, and Flair with a low blow. Flair with a low blow takes down Steamboat. Flair with a low blow takes down Steamboat, but Steamboat kicks out. Steamboat is not going to go down, with Flair cheating to get the victory, because Steamboat knows Flair well enough to know that he should expect Flair to take some detours and to try and take the easy way out. He should know Flair well enough to know that Flair's going to try and take the easy way out. But Flair gets blocked. I don't know why it looked like Flair was going for a bear hug there. I don't think Flair would have gone for a bear hug, but it definitely looked like a bear hug as Flair takes over Steamboat with a vertical suplex. Flair is taking a moment to posture. And Steamboat took advantage of it. Steamboat took advantage of it. Let her press. Flair kicked out. Clothesline sends Flair tumbling to the floor, does Steamboat. Clothesline sends Flair tumbling to the outside. Steamboat sends Flair tumbling to the floor. Flair should know not to posture against his rival. Flair should know not to posture against the Dragon. Up and down goes the Dragon with a high vertical suplex from the Nature Boy. Big knee right to the face, right to the mush, and Flair is posturing. Only in a sight you'd see in a video game will you see Flair do the Flair flop without being prompted. But now the combination is back. Steamboat is taking down Flair with a combination, and Flair pops himself back up. Flair pops himself back up and takes down Steamboat with a kitchen sink. And now Flair and Steamboat are on the floor again. Flair and Steamboat are on the outside again. Steamboat blocks Flair. Back to the combination. Back to the combination, taking down the Nature Boy. Chops. Tomahawk chops. Chops of all varieties, of all shapes and sizes. As Flair and Steamboat look at the comparison. Both men barely have any momentum. Both men barely have any energy left. As Flair and Steamboat are dishing everything they got to write another chapter in their storied rivalry. Flair's taking a moment to posture on the outside. Learned his lesson from the last time when he took a moment to posture inside the ring. And Steamboat made him pay. Steamboat made him pay when he took a moment to posture inside the ring, as Steamboat again attacks the arm of the Nature Boy. Again he attacks the arm of Flair. Steamboat is up top. Steamboat is up top. Tomahawk chop, but Flair blocked it. Tomahawk chop, but Flair blocked it. Tomahawk chop, but Flair blocked it. Flair goes to the knee. He goes to the knee of Steamboat. He's going after the knee of Steamboat like a shark that smells blood in the water. Steamboat crawls over to the corner. Blocks Flair. Big lariat out of the corner by Steamboat. Big lariat out of the corner by Steamboat. Steamboat climbs to the top rope. Steamboat climbs to the top rope. Big elbow drop to the black heart of the Nature Boy. Big elbow drop to the black heart of the Nature Boy. The combination has been working for him. Takes down Flair. Steamboat's up on the second rope. Arm drag takeover. Takes down the Nature Boy. Again, back to the arm. Rear chinlock. Rear chinlock by the Dragon. The Dragon is breathing fire. The Dragon is breathing fire on the Nature Boy right now. Went for the arm again, but Flair blocked it. Big right hand takes down Steamboat. Big right hand takes down Steamboat. Flair. Flair's going for the figure four. Flair's going for the figure four. The figure four's locked in. The figure four's locked in. But Steamboat doesn't let Flair get all the pressure on. Steamboat doesn't let Flair get all the pressure on. He rolls out of it. He rolls out of it. Steamboat doesn't let Flair get all the pressure on. Big suplex by the Dragon. Big suplex by the Dragon. The Dragon's going up top. The Dragon is going up top. Crossbody. Crossbody. Crossbody by the Dragon. Crossbody by the Dragon. Let her press. And the Dragon beats the Nature Boy. A sense of relief passes over the face of the Dragon. A sense of relief passes over the face of the Dragon. The Dragon beats the Nature Boy. The Dragon beats the Nature Boy. The Dragon beats the Nature Boy. What a contest between two of the very best to ever lace up a pair of boots in the ring, not just in the WWE, but in wrestling in general. Ricky Steamboat and Ric Flair show why they are two of the best ever. With that being said, that is it from me, and I will see you in the next one.